and you ever completely forget what you're about to say as you're saying it? That thought is gone now. Well then, I guess we'll just move on. Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm just me. If you're not new here, Jin is fine. She's up doing her cat stuff. Sure she'll be back next video. And also, are you subscribed? If you think you're subscribed, do you know you're subscribed? I'm sorry, I don't know what this is. But yes, please subscribe. And everyone, feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon, where all of my videos are listed public, so anybody can watch them. And let's just get in here. Today I have a Bokksu. Not affiliated, not associated. Bokksu doesn't know or care that I exist. That's basically it. Now I'm going to put it here where you can't see, and look over here where I can't see. Don't really have a whole lot to say about Bokksu in general. They're a monthly snack subscription box, which most people already know. And on the top they have a little card. It's a little thank you card. I have a reading disability, so I don't read things like this out loud. There's also a magazine. It's so pretty. Magazine, and inside there is a lot of information on many different things that I'm also not going to be reading out loud. There is a map of where all the snacks are from. There is a vocabulary lesson in here, which I think is fun. And little blurbs about all of the snacks that are in the box. I don't read the blurbs out loud necessarily. I just kind of skim them and say what the gist of it is. It does list allergens, so I will read those. Now then, first thing is Choco, oh, this word again. A-R-A-R-E. Sorry, I have elephants apparently. Much prefer infestations of house hippos. Anyway, like if you got that reference. So yeah, arare, there are no silent E's in Japanese. Arare. Arare. Okay, that's all I got. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that. But that's the only way I can read it. So, it is milk chocolate around puffed mochi rice with almonds. Texture is amazingly crispy and airy, and it tastes deliciously nutty as well. So the common allergens are milk, tree nuts, and soy. I don't usually try things that just say tree nuts because I don't know which nut it is, and I'm allergic to some nuts. But because this specifies almond, I'm definitely gonna try it. I know I have elephants. I can't help that. I thought I heard Jin. Jin? No, she'd say something. So because this specifies almonds, I am going to try it. Wish me luck. was fantastic. I hope there are more of those. Sometimes Bokksu gives you doubles, but not of everything. It was crunchy, and it had two different textures of crunch because the puffed mochi, which I love so much, it was like really melty. It like melted away. It was like, I want to say like styrofoam, but I mean that in the best possible sense. It was like crunch and then like a melt. And then there were a couple bits of almond in there. I don't think it was like a whole almond, but it was definitely enough to be like a different kind of crunch. And the chocolate was delicious. It was milk chocolate, and you can't go wrong with milk chocolate, right? It's okay. My voice is always like this. I don't think I made a mistake eating that. But I'm gonna move on. That was so good. More of you? No. This looks delicious. Baked chocolate. Rich and fluffy chocolate, baked to perfection. Melts in your mouth. Bag of chocolate, great for sharing with loved ones. Common allergens, milk, eggs, tree nuts, wheat, and soy. Oh, how brave am I feeling? I need to learn the Japanese words for the stuff I'm allergic to. Fine. I still think this was okay though. I'm pretty sure it was just almonds. Tasted like almonds. Well, mostly it tasted like chocolate, but it also tasted like almonds. Oh good, 2 of these that I can't eat. Next we got the hiccups. Always fun. So this is Hokkaido Purple Yam. I love Hokkaido Purple Yam. It's one of my favorites. So, this pastry is called manju. Bun is made with pie crust, and the filling gets an extra dose of flavor and color from mildly sweet purple yams. Common allergens, milk, eggs, wheat, and soy. So here it is. Such a pretty color. Such a pretty color, isn't it? It's good. It's a little bit like pasty when you chew it, but I mean, obviously. It tastes really good. It's like sweet and earthy. It's not super sweet. It's almost like a, I want to say more like a bread, but not that savory. That was really good. Okay, let's see if I can say all this. Ume shiso uma-sen, rice crackers. Ume, which is pickled plum, and shiso, okay, which is a type of flavoring leaf. That was me paraphrasing. Crispy rice crackers, savory soy, sour plums. Okay, so it's supposed to be sweet and sour, or sorry, savory and sour. And the common allergens are milk, wheat, and soy. Okay, so, when I think of umeboshi, this is exactly the flavor I think of. So, that's all I can say. The rice cracker is super crunchy, and rice cracker-ish. I don't really know what all to say about this. If you don't like ume or shiso, then obviously this is horrible. Next. Ooh, yay, more of those. That sounded weird when it came out, but I actually meant yay. I am happy to have more of these. Next, a cookie. Azuki cookie. Super rare cookie is made with hascat or blue honeyberry, which can only be found in Hokkaido. Rich Hokkaido butter balances out the taste of the sweet and tart berry. Common allergens are milk, eggs, and wheat. So I've had a thing flavored like this before. Not a cookie. It was like a jelly, not a jelly. It was like a gummy, but it was flavored like this. So I'm excited to try the cookie. It smells like I don't know. Kind of smells like a Christmas cookie. The cookie was super duper crunchy. There is like a fruity taste to it, and it's sweet, but also a little bit tart, and it has like, I don't know, it's hard to describe. It tastes like that fruit I've never actually tried. I don't want to say like a grapey flavor, but almost like a maybe kind of a black currant kind of flavor, but like toned down a little bit. Like, I don't know, diluted black currant. That's the closest description I have to that at the moment. And again, that's just the cookie. That's not the actual fruit, because I have no idea what that actually tastes like. Oh my. Oh, these are crackers, I think. Petite Noribe, rice crackers that are petite in size, but not in taste. These little treats packed with ultimate savory flavor. Seaweed and soy sauce. Common allergens, fish, wheat, and soy also contains alcohol. Okay, so seaweed and soy sauce. Yep, that's exactly what it promised. I can see me eating these when I'm editing, just like, how? They're a little bit sweet, they're a whole lot savory. You can definitely taste the nori, but it's not like fishy in any way. So, I really like it, as far as crackers go. Next, Hokkaido White Raspberry. Biscuit combines rye, rice, puffed corn, and white chocolate. Dried strawberries on top of white chocolate coated cookie. Common allergens, milk, wheat, and soy. I think I've had this before, or something similar. You all know this face. What childhood thing does this remind me of? Somebody type it in the comments, because I can't place it. It's sweet, and it's tart, and it's crunchy. And it's a little bit melty, both on the inside and the white chocolate. It's going to drive me insane what this tastes like. It's got like a deeper, more like earthy flavor than like a puffed rice or something. It's got like a layer of flavor that I just can't quite place. I'm sure it tells me right here. Rye, rice, puffed corn, rye maybe? Like a more earthy kind of, like a thicker flavor. I don't know if any of that made sense, but I really liked that and hope there are more of them. Hey! Love when that happens. So this is Monjiaki Senbei. Pan fried, hang on. A monjiaki is a fried food similar to okonomiyaki that's popular in the Kanto region. This monjiaki flavored senbei tastes like delicious tonkatsu sauce. Okay. Reading disability. Not wearing my glasses. Wanting to give you all the information that I can. Trying really hard. Thank you for bearing with me so long. Okay, so. Common allergens: milk, fish, crustacean, shellfish, wheat, and soy. Might also contain mollusk and shellfish. It tastes a little bit like Mr. Noodles. Like original Mr. Noodles. I mean, I guess I'm kind of picking up the tonkatsu sauce, but mostly I'm getting original Mr. Noodles. I don't know how to compare that in other countries, though. I'm sorry. This is organic hojicha tea. We have had this before. I don't know if you have any kind of angle to see what I'm talking about. You can see Lampy, right? You can see next to Lampy. Anyway, I've been keeping the tea packets, the empty ones obviously, from Bokksu, Sakurako, and Tokyo Treat doesn't actually give tea, but I keep their beverage also. And then once a month, I do a video about the drinks over on my Patreon. Again, listed public, so anyone can watch it. Itchy nose. I've already done this, though, so I guess, yeah, no, I'm not going to do it again. Somewhere on Patreon is me trying these. Okay, so this is mini chocolate, a very long word that I cannot pronounce. Delicious pastry features layers of wafer cookie sandwiching sweet vanilla cream coated in chocolate. The long word I can't pronounce is French for 1,000 sheets. Okay. Common allergens: milk, eggs, wheat, and soy. Yeah. Okay, come on. Come on, get in your chair. The world awaits. Okay, so while I also have a gin around my legs. Hi, I told you I'm actually filming as we speak. I am. So, the thing I just ate. Mini chocolate. This. I really liked it. It was kind of gushy with the cream, but also kind of crunchy with all the layers of pastry. I'm just gonna sit there and purr. Okay. So, yeah, it was... I really liked it. And this is another one of the tonkatsu senbai thingy, I think. Next, something very small in chocolate. It is Azuki chocolate. So chocolate cubes are flavored with Azuki red beans from Hokkaido. They dissolve quickly on your tongue. Common allergens are milk and soy. So it looks like Azuki on top and like white chocolate on the bottom. I don't know what doesn't work here, but something for me doesn't work here. I didn't really care for that. It's like, I can't even really explain. Too earthy, but also not beany enough. And it's like it wants to be creamy, but it's just not quite figuring it out. Next, more hojicha tea. I do like hojicha tea. It's green tea, but it's been like roasted, and it gives it like a deeper kind, almost like a nutty kind of flavor, and I love it. I'm glad that it's there. I love that they gave me that. I'm sad that I've already had some, but also it's one of my favorites, so what am I gonna do? This is a strawberry Azuki crunch. It's right here, right next to the thing. So, puffed rice and white chocolate, Azuki beans and strawberry, common allergens, milk, wheat, and soy. Yeah, I've had this before, or something like this before. Possibly this exactly, I'm not sure. I like that. It's crunchy, it's strawberry. The strawberry kind of like overwhelms the red bean taste though, which I think might be good in this case. Yeah, kind of like a white chocolate covered Rice Krispie square thing. It's kind of like the texture that it had. That was alright. I would eat that again. I need to stop predicting this. It's getting weird. And this would be another one. Whoop, another one of these straight up Azuki chocolates. Next up, ume sake candy. Handmade ume sake candy. Candies are a new release, exclusive to Bokksu, flavored with plum sake. Common allergens are milk, also contains alcohol. I love that it's in a resealable package. Resealable package. As someone who really likes ume, this is really, really good. If you don't like ume or sake, do not try these candies. It's almost like citrusy. It's sweet and kind of cooling, which is weird. Okay. For me, it went like, boom, tastes like sake, tastes like plum. And now it's like this really nice balance of like the flavor of sake without like the alcohol flavor, but just like the flavor that's behind the alcohol flavor in sake. And then the ume, just like beautiful, like fruity flavor. Next up we've got these. And we've had these before, I'm sure. Spicy mini heart senbei. Bye. I know how it's spelled, but I've always said senbai, which is clearly wrong, because it's senbei. So anyway, they're spicy in their hearts. Flavors like black sesame, mustard, and a nori, which is green seaweed, all topped with a chili powder kick. Common allergens, wheat, and soy. That, and I'm just gonna taste one, and that one is this one. I have absolutely no idea. tastes like pizza. Was pizza an option? That tasted like pizza, almost exactly like pizza. I have no idea what flavor it was supposed to be. I don't know. I loved it. Everybody loves pizza, right? Also, I've had these before. I don't know if it was these exact ones, but I've had these before. And yeah, there are a lot of flavors, and I don't want to go through each one, so. Next. Azuki, Samu, and Pan chocolate. You're the right way up, right? Yeah, okay. Anpan is a sweet roll filled with bean paste. This one has chocolate and common allergens are milk, eggs, and wheat. I know, so appetizing, right? Ooh, that's a lot of chocolate. Way more than I was expecting. And like, it's good and it's chocolatey, but there's something kind of like off about it. It was a good texture. The outside is like, it's kind of like a steamed bun, but not really like that soft, not quite that soft. And the chocolate on the inside, it's kind of pasty, like bean paste kind of texture. And it's all really chocolatey. I like that. It's a little bit like pasty as you chew it, but that's a me thing. Next. Miyako Konbu Kelp Senbei. Flavored with kelp and vinegar. Common allergens are fish, wheat, and soy. So this is going to be like salt and vinegar chips. Or rice. Okay. Doesn't that look appetizing? Yup, yup. You can really smell the vinegar. It's almost like a salt and vinegar chip, but it's not as acidic as most salt and vinegar chips. It's not as salty, and it's got this like aftertaste that is obviously konbu, but I don't really know how to explain the taste of konbu. It's a little bit like oceany and mostly salty, and with this, the vinegar takes out all the oceany. I really, really like these. And that was the very last thing. So that was everything for February's Bokksu. I actually really liked most of the stuff. Some of these flavors were a little more intense than others, but for the most part they were really good. I wish they said which tree nut was in these. but they've gone in the box. I don't know if I explained the box, but it's where the stuff goes that I can't or like won't eat, just in case. And then I take it and I put it in another box, and then my friends, family, anyone who wants it can walk past and take it. And I guess the only thing left to say is, like this if you like this, comment anything at all you want to say, subscribe, because that really helps a whole lot, so do the likes. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon, where all of my videos are listed public. And thank you so much for watching. Maybe next video Jin will actually stay for a little while. Thank you again. Bye! I hope there are more of those. It was... The hell was that? Did you hear that? That wasn't an elephant.